Hey guys, happy Friday. It is Theme Friday. So today's theme is the planet Hoth. I'm pretty sure that I put in the newsletter the island of Hoth. It's definitely not an island, it's a planet. Anyway, to go with our Star Wars themed challenge, this week our theme is Hoth. So the ice planet. If you want to set your background as this, if you're attending any classes, do so. And if you're not attending classes, then you've got to dress up in your best ice costume. Maybe just work out in all white and get your points. So that is our background for today. Or you can pick any picture of the planet Hoth. I'm going to turn it off so that you guys can actually see me working out and moving. It also makes me look a little better. For some reason, that white is like, ugh. Anyway, happy Friday. Hope you guys have had a great first week of the challenge, crushing it already. Got so many people playing along, getting in the workouts, I think just a little bit more consistently, and then definitely playing around with the food side of it, making sure we're having our veggies and our protein with multiple meals in the day. So awesome work. Don't forget to get in that odd object challenge. If you haven't done that yet this week, share a picture of you with an odd object and get it to us. Either send in a message or tag us on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. So for today, our question of the day is, what is your favorite flavor of wings? I don't know, for some reason I have like a craving. Hospital days make me super hungry for interesting comfort food. So our question is, what's your favorite flavor of wings? You can drop a comment to us, share a picture of your favorite flavor. I really like Parmesan garlic, specifically from Buffalo Wild Wings. Otherwise, I mean, anything that's like sweet and spicy is a win for sure. And if you've ever been to Dark Horse, their wings are like the world's best. They're almost like mini little chicken legs, and they must do them on like a smoker or something. They're so good. So now that I'm starving, and maybe you are, let's get after today's workout. One last thing, if you have kids or you tried to do the kids class yesterday, I apologize. Something's been up with the link this week. So Sarah and I are going to come up with a better system on how to get you guys into those classes. So more information will come in an email on that. For today, we're going to get warmed up, get that lower half ready to go, get the shoulders warmed up a little bit as well. And then we've got a PreWOD that's pretty shoulder focused, gymnastics focused for sure. And then our fun workout today is going to be a repeat of a open workout, 17.5, which means from the 2017 CrossFit Open. We've got 10 rounds of weighted thrusters and double unders. So we'll break down all those movements for you guys here. You can check out more in the comments, in the info section, but to get warmed up, we've got 20 seconds of various movements. We'll do these 3 times through. So that first movement, marching man, it's kind of like high knees in place, but we're just gonna do it with a little bit more control and let your body get warmed up. So just literally lifting the legs. We're gonna march in place for 20 seconds, getting those hip flexors activated, getting the glutes fired up. Then we're gonna go 20 seconds air squats. After those air squats, got calf raises, both feet. Getting those calves ready for some double unders today. We're gonna go into that wide-legged mountain climber or a jumping Spider-Man, whatever you wanna call them. After 20 seconds there, we're gonna go into a Piked Toe Tap, reaching for that opposite foot. After 20 seconds of those, we've got our wide stance inchworms. So for those, you're gonna go straddle position and then reach those hands down, walk yourself out to the top of a push-up. You can push up if you want. If you don't want to push up, not a problem. Walk yourself out, and then pushing the floor away. Just come back, get a little bit more hamstring stretch with it too. Then we're gonna bring those feet in, grab those toes, drop those knees outside the elbows. Got Russian baby makers here. After 20 seconds of those, we're gonna go into bottom of our squat, twisting up to the ceiling. Beautiful warrior squat here. And then we're gonna go toy soldiers. So kicking those feet. Then we'll go right back into that marching man. All right, 3 total rounds there. Should get everything good, loose, and ready for our pre-WOD. So for our pre-WOD today, we're gonna target some stability muscles. So some of our stabilizers, especially one thing we wanna work on is pulling those shoulders down and back. We're doing a lot of this right now, hunching over. We wanna pull the shoulders down and back, create a nice posture, and also really gonna help us when we're getting those barbells back in our hands. And when we're getting back on that rig and moving through, we want strong muscles. So especially our supporting muscles, those ones we want really strong. So that first movement, there is a link in the email to this, just in case you want to watch somebody do it that has good mobility. I don't have the world's best shoulder mobility, something I'm working on. So what you're gonna start with, this is gonna be a challenge with the cat. What you're gonna start with is your hands behind you, like you're being arrested. So palms facing the ceiling, hands behind you. Right now, my shoulders are down and like hunchy. You're actually gonna pull those shoulder blades up and together, lift that chest off the ground. You don't wanna be forward with your shoulders, want them down and back. Keeping them there, you're gonna come out, palms facing up, until around here, about when the arms are straight to the sides, thumbs come up, and you come up overhead, and actually finish like you're being arrested there. This time your palms are on your head. And you come back out to a Y here, flip, hands come back. That's one. You can relax. We'll do, I'm gonna say we'll do 8 to 10 of those, making sure that the technique is the focus. You're not really rushing through these. You wanna keep those shoulders down and back the whole time. I'll show one just a little bit sped up without me talking, but you're gonna start chest up. So even without me talking, still very controlled movement. We've got 10 of those. Then we're gonna go, or 8 to 10 of those. Then we're gonna go 8 to 10 thumbs up in that same, this is called a prone position. We're gonna lift the chest off the ground and do 10 thumb lifts. So you're in a Y position overhead. You're gonna start with everything down. You're gonna engage those gaps down and back so that you're lifting that chest off the ground, pulling those shoulders into, like if you had back pockets, you're trying to pull your shoulder blades into them. Then you're gonna lift the thumbs and just do 10 pulses. You should feel this kind of right between your shoulder blades, like you're pulling them down and back. So 10 of those. After that, we get some weights in our hands. So that's a little bit of stability work. Then I'm gonna do supine grip floor press. So what that supine grip floor press means is that instead of our floor press where we're mimicking like a bench, we're gonna just pull straight down, rib directly tucked to the elbow, or sorry, rib and elbow, yeah, directly tucked together, and then press up. So we're gonna do 10 of these. If you have 2 appropriate dumbbells or kettlebells, you can use both of those and do 10 with both arms at the same time. If you have a pretty challenging weight where 5 reps is like gonna be pushing a little bit, then go with 5 on each side. And then if you have a weight that maybe is like, you only have one 10-pounder and you can get in 10 reps on each side, do so. We're gonna work through these. So again, you're nice and close, elbow touching the rib here. You're gonna press up overhead, lower straight down. Finishing up overhead, so notice that when I come down, right, the dumbbell is a little bit closer to maybe my ribs or my nipple line, and then when I press up overhead, my arm is locked out directly in my eyesight here. I'm not like pushing it at an angle. I want to lock it out at the top and then lower it down. Our feet are in the exact same position they would be for a floor press where we're going out a little bit. This way we're going straight in, like we're rowing. Not quite like we're rowing, because when we row, we pull out. So, I don't know, like we're holding a box. So 10 of those. Then we've got, sorry, my screen here. We've got 10, so 5 each side of that single arm deficit, hand release, push up. So we're in our push up position, our plank position. We're gonna lower with our hand on a dumbbell or a kettlebell, release, press up. We can also do this on our knees, lower, release, engage that core again, press up. The biggest thing after that hand release, especially with that deficit, is you wanna make sure you re-engage the core so that when you push away, you're not trying to push only out of your shoulder, you're able to engage your core as well. So we've got 5 on the right, 5 on the left of those. We're gonna go through that 3 rounds roughly. It's gonna depend on how long it takes you. And then we're gonna go into that handstand hold that we've been working on. So the handstand hold, you're either gonna kick up to the wall or wall walk up the wall and hang out for 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Or if you're not getting up on your wall, we're gonna scale it. I've showed this before, but in case you've got some new people watching, that scaled version, I shouldn't even say scaled, if you're not going on your wall, this is still a challenge. There are multiple steps to it to make it a little easier for you to. You're gonna find a wall, you're gonna push into it, like you're pressing up overhead, and then you're gonna engage and find your hollow body position. So you can bring one leg into that single leg hollow body, or you can bring both legs in and really press into that wall for those 20 seconds and then rest. So you got 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 10 total rounds, either doing that or up on the wall. All right. That is our pre-WOD. There is 2 minutes of rest between the 3 rounds of upper body work and then the 10 rounds of holds. But that is your pre-WOD. Should take some time, maybe in total like 20 minutes. So then we're gonna get after our workout today. We have a 15-minute time cap. We're gonna get some thrusters, our favorite movement in, and some double unders. That scale for the double unders is gonna be either sticking with the 35 and doing the double tap jumps, or if you wanna do single unders, you're doing 60. And if you wanna do toe taps, you're doing 60. So 35 double unders or 35 double tap jumps, or 60 singles, 60 toe taps. So for that thruster, we're just gonna get that warmed up first. We did some air squats in the warm up. Probably need to get a couple more of those in. So just go ahead and get yourself 5 air squats. Then you can pick up your dumbbell, depending on what you have, kettlebell. You're gonna find, so those RX weights are written, really we want something that you can go unbroken on during this workout. So it shouldn't be so challenging that you have to rest that barbell down during your set of 9. We're gonna find our front rack position with our kettlebell. We can start in the goblet squat position if you want. Gonna go through 5 of those. Get that body ready for some load in the air squat. Then we'll go into our dip drive to remind ourselves how that hip drives that kettlebell or dumbbell up. You can do 3 on each side. Awesome. And then that full thruster, we're gonna get ready by going squat, drive it up overhead. And then you can stick with the same arm coming down. You can do all 9 on one side, 1 round, all 9 on the other side in another round. You can do 5 right, 4 left, and alternate through, however you want to split it up. If that weight is too challenging for you and it's the only weight you have, hold it with both hands and do your 9 thrusters with both hands. If that weight is too light and you have 2 dumbbells, say you have 2 5-pound dumbbells, hold both of those and get through with both hands having a dumbbell, do 9. So what that's gonna look like, again, that thruster, we're in our front rack position, chest nice and tall, drive it all up using those legs to help that weight get up overhead. You can, again, hold in that goblet position, press it up overhead that way. And then if you have 2 lighter dumbbells, you can hold them in the front rack. You can also do this with the barbell. That's how it was originally prescribed in 17.5, so you're welcome to use your barbell. Some scaling options here. If you have limited range of motion, you can just do goblet squats for this. So just holding your weight in that front rack position, getting in squats there, no overhead. Or you can go no weight and just do jumping air squats for 9, or even if that's too much, just 9 regular air squats. So plenty of options there. For your toe taps or double tap jumps, so either we've got double unders or single unders. Aside from those, double tap jump, you're hitting full triple extension, which means like a full jump. You're gonna double tap at the hip. For 35, or toe taps to an object, whatever object you have, could be a book, it could be a dumbbell, your kettlebell, maybe you go a little lower on it, but you're just doing, every single tap counts as 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth for 60. You've got 10 rounds of this. You want to settle in, find a good pace. If nothing more, it turns into a 15-minute AMRAP. So see how far you can get in those 15 minutes and have some fun. Let us know how it goes.